Hello my beautiful friends, thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. My name is Claire Summer. I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading for you today, and today's reading is what is the future of this connection. So we're going to be taking a look at future energies. Please bear in mind this is just a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Before we jump in, I know that many of you wanted a one-to-one reading with me. I'm not offering personal readings at this time. However, I do recommend Keen as an excellent source for trusted spiritual advisors. If you are looking for someone to connect to your own energy, then Keen are a great place to go. Keen have a really great reputation for trusted advisors, and this is one of the services that I personally use. They offer a 24-hour service, but you can also make an appointment if that suits you better. The beautiful thing is, once you've found someone who you can connect with, then they are always there for you when you need them. They offer psychics, psychic mediums, and tarot readers to give you the insight, understanding, and so that you can gain clarity and peace of mind in your situation. Keen are offering the Lumiere community a 10-minute reading for just $1.99. You can use this time to see if you resonate with the advisor you have chosen. I will just let you know that I do receive a small commission if you click on my link, but I use Keen myself. They are an excellent service. I absolutely love them, so this is why I'm recommending them to you today. All right, but yes, all the details are in the description box if you want to take advantage of your 10-minute reading for $1.99, but let's get on with your reading today. I have got 3 groups for you. In this pick a card reading, I will insert an overhead picture of the cards, both with and without crystals, so that you can choose in the way that suits you best. Group 1 is the Aura Quartz, Group 2 is the Quartz Geode, and Group 3 is the Rose Quartz. All right, so take a moment to meditate on the cards. You are welcome to pause the video if you need more time to make your selection. Listen to your intuition and let your intuition guide you today. And in that way, you will find which of the groups resonates with you the most. But make your selection. Timestamps are in the description box below this video, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 1. This is for everyone who picked the Aura Quartz Point, if it will come into focus for us. Very beautiful piece in my collection. Hope you're all doing really well. Let's take a look at your cards. I will clarify with your oracle cards a little bit later on in the reading. Find out what the future of this connection is for you. Opening your reading with 8 of Pentacles, you get Ace of Wands, 7 of Cups, Devil in reverse, Page of Cups, 9 of Cups, 8 of Wands, the World, Knight of Pentacles, and then you get 8 of Swords, Knight of Cups, and 4 of Pentacles to close your reading. Taurus energy here, Capricorn's energy as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That may resonate with you, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It's interesting. I see that you've really been working on this connection, maybe trying to work to get closer to them, maybe trying to work at it, you know, trying to make it work with this person in this connection. This is what I'm seeing right here. There's definitely a lot of passion here with this Ace of Wands energy, okay? You're magnetically drawn to one another, so there's a lot of passion in this connection. But I see that either you or your person has kind of got other romantic options, right? So and maybe that one or both of you are kind of in another connection, or maybe you're just kind of dating other people, something like this, or maybe there's someone else on the scene and this is making it a little bit confusing or complicated in your situation. This is what I'm seeing right now, because it's just like maybe you or your person doesn't quite know what it is that they want. If this is the case for you, then it will resonate with you. I'm not telling you something you don't already know, but I just sense that maybe your person has other options, maybe they're dating, maybe they're on a dating app, something like this, or sort of seeing other people in that respect. Quite casual, you know, I don't see anything shady here. It's just kind of part of the mix. But I see you kind of wanting to work on this. You're just like, well, how can we make this more serious? How can we get together? How can we make it work? These options that we're talking about could be just other responsibilities or stuff that's going on in their lives. You know, maybe they're traveling, or they've got other plans, or they're working towards their own goals. And this is a factor in your connection for some of you, right? But I see them being able to let go with this devil in the reverse of other temptations, right, moving forward. So maybe those other temptations are kind of other people, or if they're dating, or if they want to play the field. If that's been their vibe of just like, no, I don't want to get into anything too serious. I don't want to get into anything like too committed. I'm just happy playing the field, or I'm just happy pleasing myself, or doing my own thing. I see them being able to release these other temptations, whatever it is that they are. Maybe it's their friends, maybe it's their responsibilities, or maybe it's these other people, and making you this offer with this Page of Cups right here. Like something with this Nine of Cups as well, something that you've really wanted. It's like what I'm hearing from Spirit is they say something that you really, really wanted them to say to you, that you really wanted to hear from their lips. This is what I'm hearing. So I feel them coming towards you with some sort of offer. You know, it's that flirtation, being able to kind of say, it's like what I'm hearing is they have a change of heart. So maybe they think that they're like, oh no, I'm all good. You know, keeping things surface level, not having things too serious, but they have this change of heart. It's like they suddenly see your value. They want to come towards you. And I just get this energy of them just kind of feeling very excited and just kind of being like, oh no, no one else would do. You're the one that they want the message from. You're the one that they want to talk to on the phone. You're the one that they're hoping to bump into. So there is this kind of change of heart when they kind of release these other temptations. It's going to make you feel very happy. And it's going to become their wish as well. Now, this is what I'm saying with this Nine of Cups, that you sort of accept them, that you'll kind of get on board with this. This energy. I feel like this is going to move quite fast for you. I see a lot of communication here with this Eight of Wands energy, and that this is going to move quite fast towards something which is more serious with this World card. This is a card of commitment, okay, of being able to kind of commit to you in this situation, which I think is really lovely. It is indicated when I see the Eight of Wands and the World card together like this could indicate that there is some distance between you. Could be a long distance relationship, or that you know that there's physical distance between you. So not necessarily long distance, could be medium distance, you know, just like a couple of hours drive away from one another. You're not kind of on each other's doorstep. That could be indicated here, or it could be long distance. You could be in different parts of the world. I see that here. This is so interesting. I'm seeing a repeating pattern here. We've got Knight of Pentacles coming up next to the Eight of Swords like this. So they're coming towards you with this offer, but there is something blocking it. Now, I'm getting a couple of messages and we'll talk about it. I feel that for some of you, this offer, they're coming towards you with this offer, and your own fears of like being hurt come up. So maybe when they do come towards you with something more serious, you're like, oh no, I'm frightened that it's going to be a bit of history repeating itself, you know, with this World card, maybe with this person, if you've already got history with them, or with somebody else, and that you have a fear of accepting their offer. But look, we see again, Knight of Cups coming up against the Four of Pentacles. Again, your person's making this offer and coming up against a heart wall. You see this guy here, he's got his little pentacle across his heart, protecting his heart space. This is interesting. There's this repeating pattern. So it's like your person, once they've had this change of heart and let go of you know, their other temptations or other possibilities that maybe they were entertaining right in life, they're quite persistent about coming towards you. But so that's one message I'm getting. Another message I'm getting, if this isn't kind of resonating with you, is something about timing with you both. So it's kind of like you come towards them or they come towards you and the timing isn't right. Maybe there's, by the time they come towards you, you're in another connection, or you're dating somebody, or you've gone off to study somewhere, or vice versa. I'm not saying this is what's happening, I'm just saying this is an example of the energy that I'm picking up on from the cards, of it kind of being like a mismatch, is what I'm hearing, in timings. So like, it's just like slightly out of alignment. When you're ready, they're not ready because they're with somebody else, and then when they're ready because they're single, you're with somebody else or you're doing something else, and it's like you keep missing each other right? You're both kind of circling around each other, you're both interested in each other, there's this attraction here, this connection between you both, but you just keep missing each other. I'm going to, Spirit is saying, get another card. I'm going to get the card off the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying take 2. We've got the 5 of Swords and the Fool, Virgo's energy here. So it's like overcoming this resistance. So whatever it is, whether it's a resistance within you to do with your own fears of history repeating itself in a relationship pattern, or whether it's this kind of resistance where you're kind of not in alignment with one another and you feel like it's a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a push, there is this energy of just like, yes, let's go for it. Let's go on this journey together. Let's give this a chance. Let's give it a go with this Fool energy of being able to kind of start again. So if you've kind of tried in the past, or you've kind of missed each other in terms of kind of getting into alignment, I see you coming into alignment with this Fool energy and definitely overcoming this resistance with this 5 of Swords energy, being able to leave that behind in the past. Let me make some room on my desk for these cards and I would take a look at your oracle cards. Right, we have, I want to send you a message. This is from the Wild Heart Oracle deck, one of my Lumiere decks, which is so nice if you'll come into focus for us. So yeah, they definitely want to connect with you. They want to be talking to you. They want to be kind of chatting to you, so they want to reach out to you. Maybe the reason that they haven't reached out to you is because they feel like it isn't appropriate for them to reach out to you at this time, or you know, they're too shy, but I see them definitely wanting to connect with you. We have this card Divine from the Vagabond deck, which is another Lumiere deck, with this beautiful full moon image here, this divine energy. This is like in divine timing. So, you know, we were talking that there's an issue here in this connection with timing, but I see this being able to come into divine timing and for you to be able to line up to have this experience, and it may happen around the time of the full moon, right? Not necessarily this full moon, but hopefully it will be. But I feel like the full moon is significant to you in your connection. We have the card Journey from the Fairies Oracle deck. It's time to prepare for a journey, maybe impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport. Now, I see this here with this 8 of Wands in the World. This does indicate a journey, like actual travel. So it may be that you travel with this person in the future somewhere. Perhaps you travel to see them if you're not in the same kind of vicinity as one another. You know, perhaps you plan to visit one another, something like this. You bridge that gap, you make that journey. This can also mirror this Fool energy of kind of, I think we were talking about going on that journey together to experience this connection, you know, have those experiences together. So it could be like a metaphorical journey as well. You get the card Fall. So the fall or autumn may be significant to you in this connection. Perhaps you or your person have got a birthday in the fall, maybe you met in the fall. It could be the case that this is when you get together, or when this divine timing, this alignment comes into you in the autumn or fall time. We've also got like pumpkin images here, so Halloween may be significant to you in your connection for some of you. We have the card Karmic Partner, again with this full moon image on here. So it may be the case that these other options that we were talking about, or this misalignment in timing of you being able to get together with this person, is to do with a karmic partner. So, you know, maybe they are finishing off something, or having some experiences, or learning some lessons from another partner. Maybe they're going through that a sort of phase, is what I'm hearing with this moon phases image of having to kind of wrap something up with somebody else in order for you to come into alignment to be together. So this is what the energy that we may be picking up on. We have the card Passion. This is from the Echo Soul deck, one of the Lumiere decks. So yeah, lots of passion in this connection for one another. This is just like a love that will never die. There is so much passion here. There's a lot of energy. When I get this passion card, it just means there's a lot of energy in this connection, a lot of magnetic attraction, which you will be able to experience with one another. This is interesting. We will be together again. This is indicated here as well. So again, this energy of kind of divine timing, of maybe you've been together, or you kind of nearly were and you sort of missed the boat, or you didn't kind of get into alignment, or maybe you were together in the past and circumstances stopped you from continuing with this connection. But this is a strong message from Spirit that you will be together. Maybe you'll be together again, or that you will be together with this person in the future. That is the future energies here. We have the beautiful card Truth from the Echo Soul deck. So I just feel like the truth of this connection is going to come out in the near future, that your person is going to be able to kind of speak their truth to you, you know, that they are into you, that they do want you, and move towards commitment. And the truth of this connection, like energetically, will be expressed, right? So if things have been a little bit distant or kind of under the surface, just under the surface level and kind of not being fully expressed, the truth of this is coming out. This also, I'm getting like an Ace of Swords kind of vibe with this card as well, of that kind of, that realization, that truth kind of cutting through all of this. Right, cutting through all of these other options, all of these other issues, all of these other problems, or people, or whatever it is that's going on, these other energies that are interfering in you guys being together. This is that sort of Ace of Swords energy, that truth of just like, no, I've just got to be with this person. I've just got to have this experience. And that truth coming out, I see your person being able to speak their truth to you, all right? And share their truth with you. And it's going to bring like a lot of understanding, a lot of enlightenment as a result of this. And this is interesting as well. We have, I feel like I've missed my chance. This is what I'm seeing with this on again, off again, will they, won't they, nearly, you know, it's kind of nearly happening and not quite kind of energy here. So there's this energy, maybe you feel it, of just like, oh, I've missed my chance, now they're with somebody else, or maybe they're feeling that. They're just like, oh no, we had a thing and now he or she's dating somebody else, I feel like I've missed my chance. So there's this energy of kind of chance encounters and things not lining up. That's kind of the theme of your reading today. But yeah, I do see them being able to come forward to you with some sort of serious offer in the future, and to be able to overcome these issues, which I think there may be more to experience if you're kind of not quite lining up with one another, of those things having to kind of play out before you can finally be together and have this experience. But I don't think you'll be waiting forever. That's not what I'm picking up on. So yeah, that's everything that I have for you in this reading. It's been a really lovely reading, so thank you so much for spending your beautiful time and energy with me today. If you feel called to, please check out my self-study course, Manifest a Specific Person. It's 8 hours of video training with me, plus a workbook. And we've got meditations, affirmations, the whole lot. So if you are looking to come into alignment with this person, then you may want to check that out. It may resonate with you. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 2. This is for everyone who picked the Quartz Geode. Such a stunning and amazing piece, if you can see in there. This is one half of a whole, so they kind of fit together like this. It's quite cool. All right, let's take a look at the energies, see what the future is of your connection with your person. Opening your reading with the Ace of Swords, no messing around here, and the beautiful Magician card showing up, 9 of Cups. You get Judgment in the reverse, King of Wands in reverse, 3 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords, the Emperor. Okay, you get 3 of Swords. Don't worry about it. Don't click off. We'll talk about it. And you get the Sun. So I see Leo's energy here strongly. Aries energy, excuse me, is represented here as well. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra's energy. Also showing up in this reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, that may resonate with you in this situation. I need to tell you off the bat, this is a very specific reading. So if it resonates, it's your message. This is the message for you. If it doesn't, then maybe you might want to try one of the other groups. Sometimes we are guided to a reading, or a video for a particular message, and we don't quite hit the right group. So if you were kind of not sure, you were like, maybe this group, maybe that group, and maybe try the other group if this isn't your message. I also want to say there are a lot of the shadow energies of your connection with your person. Isn't my intention to trigger anyone or hurt anybody here. But Spirit is really highlighting what it is that you need to look at, what it is that needs light shedding on it in order for you to move forward with this connection. All right, so that's what we're taking a look at now. So I just love this powerful opening to your reading with the Ace of Swords and the Magician. You see we've got this upright Ace of Swords, this hand holding the sword, and then the Magician is really holding his wand upright like this, just saying, look, you have got everything that you need to create the happiness, to make this wish a reality, to create this. You are in your manifesting power. So if you've been trying to manifest this person or manifest commitment from them or whatever it is in your life, the truth of it is, with this Ace of Swords, this is the truth coming out, that you can do that. You have all the ingredients in this connection to be able to make this successful and create emotional fulfillment together. I feel like it doesn't feel like that at the moment. Like you're just like, there's a lot of problems. I don't know how we can make this work. You do have a spiritual connection. You are attracted to one another. You've got loads in common, right? You're not wrong about how it is that you feel. So there are all the ingredients here for you to make this work and to make this a thing. So, what I'm seeing here is that you're kind of, with this Ace of Swords, it's just like slicing through to the truth, to the kind of the kind of nub of things, the root of the matter, kind of slicing through all the fears and the limiting beliefs and the anxieties and all the past experiences and the history, whatever it is, maybe history with this person or your personal history, being able to kind of cut through all that, get that clarity and kind of make things happen, right? So I feel like your person isn't really, let me get comfy. Your person isn't really kind of, with this Judgment in the reverse, they haven't sort of woken up to the depth of this connection. I feel like this person, your person isn't very, maybe they're not very intuitive. I don't think they're really used to connecting on a spiritual level or really thinking about life in that way. So maybe you are the more spiritual person and they just take life at face value. I feel that they haven't been able to really understand the depth of this connection. And this is stopping them, with this King of Wands in the reverse, from being able to take action and move forward with this. So if you feel like things have been a bit stuck, a bit stagnant, if you're just like, when are they going to make a move? This is sort of why. I also sense that your person may be lacking in confidence, right? They may have all the bravado, they may come across as being quite confident, but I just feel like inside they're very vulnerable, and they feel vulnerable to being abandoned, they feel vulnerable to getting hurt, right? And so this may lead them to push you away or to keep you at arm's length, and this may be something that you've been experiencing here, right? So it's just like there's this they've been slow to take action on any sort of reunion. If you've been together or there was a bit of a thing between you and you're hoping for reunion, you're hoping that they're going to come back towards you, they've been slow in doing this, or they're not taking action on doing that at this time. Now I've got to say, and also that they haven't been sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages at the same time, that they maybe haven't been prepared or haven't put the effort in to kind of work on this connection, or put the work in that is needed. There is a strong message here of a third party, because we've got the Three of Cups next to the Three of Pentacles here. So if this is the case, it's something you already know about, or it's something that you suspect, you know, in your heart of hearts, that this is the case. So that third party you may be aware of. It could be an ex who's kind of making things difficult. It could be somebody else who they're seeing, right? maybe they're in another connection, and that this is, maybe you're waiting for them to kind of leave this person. This is just a message for some of you, but I'm getting strong third party energy, or strong third. It's like another energy in the mix. Could be to do with you, could be to do with your person, could be to do with your past. Sometimes there's a past connection which casts a shadow over this connection that we're talking about today. So that may resonate with you, but I just feel like that situation, whether it's just that there's sort of, you know, there's this issue with the ex, or there is a third party. For some of you, you could have a child with this person. That's not a strong message that I'm getting, but it's just a message for some of you as well. But it's causing you a lot of sadness that they are not prioritizing you, not giving you clarity about what it is that you want, right? Not putting you first, not meeting your needs. There's just like, you see the potential of this connection, right? But it's kind of like they're not leveling up, and maybe you've been waiting for them to do that, to work on this connection, to level up, to meet you where you're at, right? So I also see that they are, you know, that they don't have much of a plan with this Emperor energy in the reverse, like this. And again, this is causing you just to feel really disappointed, because you're just like, well, we've got all this attraction. I know that there's love here, and you're not wrong about that. There is love here, right? But I just feel like with this Seven of Swords, there's a lot of self-sabotaging that your person goes through. It's just like, you know, maybe they get close to you and then they start messing around with somebody else, or whatever it is, however this energy is playing out for you, because of this self-sabotaging behavior, in order to kind of keep a distance from everybody, not just from you, right, but from everybody, because it just makes them feel a little bit safer. So I'm picking up on a little bit of emotional, it's like they're emotionally unavailable a little bit at this time, or that doesn't need to be set in stone. It's just something that I'm picking up on now, and it's not the whole picture of your relationship in any way. It's just something that Spirit wants to highlight for you today. Okay, it's just like honoring the fact that you've that you've been disappointed, that they haven't been leveling up for you, that they haven't been meeting your needs, and that they haven't had this plan to kind of to claim you, to move forward with this connection, to really kind of be sure about what it is that they want and move forward. But what is so nice is that in the future outcome is this Sun energy. And bookmarking your reading, this is a super interesting reading. You've got the Ace of Swords and then you've got the Sun. Both of these are about illumination and about getting clarity. And these are the cards that are bookmarking your reading at either end, as I see it here on my desk, which I think is really good. So this is all about the truth coming out, the truth of this love. This is a card of kind of love, of being able to kind of get through to them. And I think this is going to be a natural process. This isn't about you kind of butting heads with them or fighting with them or anything like this. Just this, there is love here, is what I'm hearing with this Sun energy. I'm going to pick another card to clarify from the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying take 3. Okay. You get the Star, Aquarius energy, 8 of Swords, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy here. So there is healing here. There is healing of these. Look at this 8 of Swords. This is all what we're talking about. There's a block here to you being able to create a happy future with your person, and that is your person's own fears with this 8 of Swords, okay? This is just kind of where they're at. I feel like your person hasn't had a lot of kind of really healthy role models to show them how to kind of do healthy love, or how to kind of show up for somebody in this way. But I feel like they're going to be able to like heal those fears with this beautiful, graceful energy of the Star. Heal those fears that they have, those limiting beliefs that they have about relationships, or about women, or about men, or whatever it is that's getting in the way, that's causing this self-sabotage. And then the Hierophant, you know, offer some sort of commitment to this. This is like a spiritual blessing. This is a deeper connection between you both. So I feel like this is really positive. You know, there's healing coming in. You know, the sun is just like future energies. This may happen in the summertime. That is indicated here as well. But just an enlightening process that brings healing, that brings greater commitment between you both. Let's clarify with your oracle cards. I'm going to have a sip of my tea because I've made a fresh cup of tea, which is always a good time in the day. I'm powered by tea. You know this by now though. We have the card Ask for Help from the Fairies Oracle deck. I'm resonating with this deck so much. A friend of mine just gifted it to me and I'm loving it. It says, angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now it is time for you to ask for angelic assistance. So yeah, you can ask your angels for help in this situation to support you, but I just feel like this ask for help message is like from your person's higher self. You know, that they need help learning how to love, learning how to connect with people at a deeper level. And I see them kind of being able to get that help, whatever it is that they need to kind of nourish them, to guide them, is coming in. We have, I'm not ready to open up to you. You know, this is from the Wild Heart deck, which is one of the Lumiere decks. I'm not ready to open up to you. So there is this energy from them where they're not ready to speak their truth to you, right? And this is why, you know, it picks up on this energy that we were talking about, where they keep people, not just you, at arm's length because they don't want to be too vulnerable. We have, I want to know you better. Okay, so there is this conflict within them, right, of thinking that you're amazing, thinking that you're magical, wanting to know what it is that makes you tick, wanting to know all about you, right? And yet not opening up about them, okay, and what it is that they're going through and how they feel and expressing their emotions, right? So there is this conflict within them. We have the card Blocked and Inner Knowing. This is from the Echo Soul deck, which is one of the Lumiere decks. It's not available yet, but it will be soon. So what I'm seeing here is that your person is blocked. This is like mirroring the Judgment in the reverse. It's just like they're blocked from understanding this connection at the deeper level, or at the deepest level, right? Or at the spiritual level, in a way that is entirely natural for you to be able to see that connection in that way, but not to them. So at the moment, this is a process of them assimilating this, of breaking it down. They're kind of blocked from this deeper knowing of understanding this connection on the spiritual level. So, and I think that's what maybe you've been picking up on, these kind of blockages, that these sort of issues that are getting in the way. Okay, this is interesting. It says, I wonder if you're happy without me. So I wonder if you're in a contact or on a break for some of you, maybe just like they see you and how easy it is for you to love, for how easy it is for you to open your heart, your beautiful loving heart space. And there is some kind of just a small amount of envy there of the ease of which you do that you trust people, that you open your heart, okay? And maybe that if you're in separation, that, you know, they're checking you out on your social media, or kind of looking in, or asking around about you, or just wondering about you, and just thinking, well, it's like they wanted to be with you, or they want to be with you, but they can't allow themselves to do that because it will make themselves, at this time, because it will make them feel too vulnerable, right? But you're kind of always at the forefront of their mind. They want to know who you know, what you're doing and who you're doing it with, all of that. So I'm picking up on that. We have the card Odyssey from the Vagabond Oracle deck, another Lumiere deck here. So this indicates to me, this may be the twin flame journey, because this indicates like a long journey for some of you, not for all of you, but also this just indicates that this is a long journey. This isn't something that can be fixed in a heartbeat, in a moment. There's a process. This person isn't going to change overnight. They are changing, they are learning, they are growing, but it's part of their spiritual awakening. It's part of their soul's journey, their soul's growth. So, and this is really interesting. We have winter and fresh start. So the winter time may be significant to you. Maybe you've got a birthday in the winter time, or they have. But what I'm seeing here is like after a time of no contact or separation, or of things being really stagnant, which is what I'm seeing here with this Judgment in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse, after that time where things feel frozen, where everything feels like it's kind of dead or has died, or that nothing's really happening, there is this fresh start energy, and you can connect to your power and really have a fresh start with this connection, really start over with this. But this little seedling is delicate, right? This is something that needs to be nurtured, that needs gentle care, that needs the exact kind of light and water and nutrients to kind of make this happen. So this is something that needs to be nurtured in order to cultivate it into something which is stronger. So that's a powerful message coming through, but definitely a fresh start after all this stagnation. You know, maybe you even think that it's over and that there is no future in this connection. There is a fresh start available to you here. So and that's mirrored in this sun energy as well that we saw at the end of your reading, the base of your reading. So that's everything that I have for you today in this reading. It has been my honor to read your cards. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me today. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful books, Attract Soulmate Love and Feminine Frequency. They are for the feminine energy partner, the partner who likes to be pursued. So in any connection, there's always the masculine, the divine masculine, and the divine feminine. Those two energies create attraction. If you want to find out more, there's loads more on my website, lumieretarot.com. And for more free readings, check me out on Instagram. It's Lumiere_mystic. Have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings in your situation. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 3. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful raw rose quartz crystal. This is the first crystal I had in my collection, so I absolutely love it. Beautiful, loving energies from this crystal. I use it all the time. Let's take a look at the energy surrounding your connection and the future of this connection with your person. You get the 8 of Swords, Hermit, 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups, the 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups, then you get the beautiful 6 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and then you get 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the Devil. Capricorn's energy is here, Leo's energy, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and also Virgo's energy is here. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That may resonate with you in your situation. I feel like someone in this connection is really up in their head around this, kind of imagining all kinds of things. There's a lot about kind of limiting beliefs when we get this 8 of Swords energy as well. There is a way out of this if there are some challenges, difficulties, because what I'm seeing in this reading is kind of two people who aren't quite on the same page at this time. With this Hermit energy, you may feel like it could be the case that you're in separation or no contact. This is just for some of you. Or it could just feel like you cannot connect to your person, like you're trying to reach them emotionally and they're like a little bit emotionally cold. They're not giving you very much, right? They're not giving you much of an insight into how it is that they feel, what it is that they're thinking, right? Or that you feel like you can't connect with them. So even if you are together, you're just like, they feel distant to you. This could be a time of soul searching, maybe for you, maybe for your person, with this Hermit energy, right? Maybe you've been thinking a lot about things, about this connection, about what it is that you want. Or it could be that your person is also thinking about that, because what you're thinking about is the challenges that you face to union with this 5 of Wands energy. So I sense that there is some friction here between you and your person. Maybe you know, not being on the same page, not seeing eye to eye, maybe not agreeing with things. Okay, so I feel like there's like, what I'm hearing from Spirit is like a power struggle as well. They want to do things all on their terms. You're happy to compromise, but you don't want to compromise that so much that you are just accepting crumbs. So it's just like, how can you really meet in the middle with this connection? So there is a little bit of that energy around this. Some difficulties is what I'm seeing with this 5 of Wands energy in sort of union. But again, there's this energy with this Queen of Cups in the reverse of them being emotionally cold. Maybe they're emotionally cold, or maybe they're just not opening up to you and telling you how it is that they feel. It's like they're kind of like being a little bit cold, not really talking to you or letting you in. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It's just like they're not letting you in on what's going on with them, what it is that they're thinking, how it is that they feel about you, what it is that they want. They're just not letting you in on that. They're not letting you in on the secret of it, whatever that is. So I feel like you've been waiting for them with this Three of Wands. You've been waiting for them to level up. You've been waiting for them to get their shiz together. But ultimately, you've been waiting for them to tell you how they feel. And I see you being able to do that, of them being able to offer you this love, because there is love in this connection with this Ace of Cups, this beautiful Ace of Cups energy. So if you've been waiting to hear from them, if you've been waiting for a message from them, if you've been waiting for them to open their heart to you, I see that here. The wait is over is what I'm hearing. So, and they will be able to give you some sort of insight into how they really feel, you know, that they are into you, or that they would like to make this work, or whatever it is. I see them being able to open their heart to you and make you this kind of offer of love and a relationship with this Six of Cups. This is soulmate energy here with this Six of Cups. Right, soulmate energy could be a twin flame, but definitely soulmate energy. So if you've been feeling like this has been quite a strong attraction or quite intense, particularly if this person feels familiar to you in some way, like when you first met them, you felt like you'd known them for years. This is an indication that they are a soulmate, that you have agreed to meet each other in this lifetime, to have these experiences with one another. So I see a reunion here as well, like a renewal of love, an offer of love, and a reunion if you've been waiting for this person to come into your life. There is this energy, there's a lot of potential in this connection. I think you recognize this. You know, you've got things in common, you know, you see that you're like vibing, you're like definitely on the same frequency at the soul level. So there may be issues and practicalities in the 3D world. There may be kind of issues of the shadow self or the ego that need to be overcome, but in the 5D, in the spiritual world, soul to soul, you are connected. So this is really beautiful. So I feel like, again, there's this energy. You've got two aces here. I think this is really lovely energy, Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This also represents to me like a balance between love and lust, love and sensuality. So it isn't all just like physical attraction, right? There is also those feelings there as well, which make it more well-rounded. So yeah, I see your person being able to work on this connection, being able to build on this attraction, you know, build on this spark that has been initiated, that has been created between you both, and being able to sort of work on that and build on that energy moving forward. You've got the Five of Swords and the Four of Wands. I feel like you're moving towards in the future this ability to be able to kind of thrash things out with this Five of Swords, kind of get everything out in the open, really express how you feel, how they feel, get things out in the open so that you can kind of start something and be on a more even keel, create something that is more grounded, right? Create something that is more solid, something that is more committed. You know, this Four of Wands is all about kind of commitment, even marriage, right? So there could be disagreements about that. It could be disagreements to do with kind of where you're living in terms of location, or where in the world you want to live, or kind of clarifying what it is that your person wants for the future, because I feel with this Devil energy that they're quite set in their ways to do with their own patterns, right? There's something that what I'm hearing is their patterns are entrenched or ingrained. They've got patterns within them that they're just like, this is how I do things. Again, this energy of them wanting to do things on their own terms, being a little bit controlling about things. It's not because they're a bad person, it's because they this is what makes them feel safer, right? This is how they feel safe in relationships, by kind of being a little bit controlling, by having things on their own terms, right? And this is an old pattern that they've learned from a long time ago. And if you experience some resistance in this connection, some difficulties, this is what's coming to the surface. This is what you're seeing. You're seeing their shadow self, but they are like they're sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It's like they're kind of chained to these beliefs. They're very, I don't know how to describe it, but they're very committed to their beliefs, to their way of doing things. That they're just like, it's my way or the highway, or you know, this is what works for me, I'm not changing, right? So there's this kind of that may cause a bit of friction, a bit of resistance between you and your person, but they are also chained to you because you've got this spiritual connection with this Six of Cups. So it's just like they are learning some of their spiritual lessons as a result of this connection as well, which may mean that it's quite triggering for them. So if you experience, you know, if they're acting a bit weird, or you don't know what's going on with them, or they're getting triggered, this is why. This is what's coming up for them. So it's interesting. I'm going to clarify with, I'm going to take a card off the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying take 3. So you get the Hermit in the reverse, Page of Swords, and the 3 of Wands again. So Hermit represented twice in your reading, and the Page of Swords. So I see them being able to come out of this time of isolation, of pushing you away, of keeping you at arm's length, and wanting to connect with you with this Page of Swords, being like, okay, now I'm ready to talk. They want to find out what's going on with you. They want to talk about kind of real things. They're very curious about kind of why they feel like this, why they feel this way when they're around you, what it is that's going on and what you're doing in your life. And they want to like explore this further with this 3 of Wands energy. Let's clarify with your oracle cards today. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. We have the card Life Energy, such a beautiful card from the Fairies Oracle deck. I am resonating with this deck so much. I'm going to use it all the time. I just love it. It says, the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. What an amazing card to come out. This is like such a, you know, there's so much of this reflected in your reading with this Devil energy and this kind of 5 of Swords. It's kind of, there's this process of bringing things to light, of things coming to the surface. So the future of this connection is to do with kind of, I see them being able to offer this love to you. I see them being able to explore this connection with you. But as a part of that process, some of these things are going to come to the surface to be illuminated, to bring understanding, to bring clarity, which is really nice. We have I love you regardless of how things seem. This is from the Wild Heart Lumiere deck. So regardless of what's going on with them, it may be, you know, with this Hermit energy, they're playing it quite cool. It may be that they're playing it quite cool, but, you know, we've seen that here with this Ace of Cups. Regardless of how they're showing up for you, they do care about you and they do love you. And that is what they want to say to you. This is interesting. It says it's not the right time. So there may be timing issues here with your person. This may be why they have withdrawn, or why they're kind of not letting you in on their feelings, what it is that's going on with them, how it is that they've been feeling, and what it is that they want to share with you. So it's just like there could be a timing issue in this connection that you are picking up on, if that kind of resonates with you in your situation. Oh, this is so nice. We've got the card Gentleness. This is from the Echo Soul deck, one of the Lumiere decks, and Friction, right? So we're seeing a lot of friction here. We've got the 5 of Swords, we've got the 5 of Wands as well. So there is this energy of friction, of kind of you expressing yourselves. I feel like you express yourselves in quite different ways to do with how you feel and what's going on, and that sometimes creates this friction here. But what is called for is gentleness, gentle energy, like the star energy in the tarot. You don't need to match their energy. If they're being triggered, it doesn't mean that you need to match them, right? If they've pulled away, it doesn't mean that you need to pull away, okay? And this is what gentleness is. It's just like being, okay, well, they're doing that, or they're showing up in this way. How do I truly feel, and how do I truly want to show up? And just bringing the, you know, looking at this situation through the lens of compassion, right? We all do the best that we can with the information that we have. And if your person is working through some of their kind of ingrained patterns that they have about kind of doing things and kind of controlling stuff, that's always born out of fear. So there is this need for kind of gentle energy, and I see that coming into your connection. Kind of compassion and gentleness will really go a long way. Oh my goodness, we have solitude and separation. See, this is an indication that we were talking about at the top of the reading with this hermit energy, that maybe you're in no contact, or you've been separated, maybe you've agreed to take a break. That's this energy is just showing up for you right now. I feel like that needs to be honored, okay? In the short term, you know, that needs to be honored if your person needs some space in order to sort of work things through. But like I was saying with this Page of Swords energy, you know, they will come out of that. You know, and this Hermit in the reverse, they're coming out of that. They'll be curious about you and this connection. There's more to experience between you and this person. So we have, you came closer than anyone. So you are kind of, they're not used to letting people into their heart, letting people get close to them, right? But you, there's something in your frequency where you're kind of resonating with one another. You're the one that's kind of, that they're allowing into their inner sanctuary. I always see this card, the Four of Wands, as the sort of inner sanctuary. So kind of you are the one who is, that they have let get closest to them, you know, and have got the greatest access to their heart. And we have this beautiful card from the Vagabond deck, another oracle deck from Lumiere, which is seeking. This beautiful owl image. The owl may be a spirit animal for you, it may be significant or a sign in this connection with your person, but it says seeking. So it's just like, I sense that they're sort of looking for you. It may be that they're looking at you online, it may be that they're hoping to bump into you in the neighborhood, or in the office, or whatever it is, even, or at the gym, even if it seems unlikely. They kind of hope to see you, you know, when they're out and about or getting their groceries or something. They're just like, they just hope to turn the corner and sort of see you. It's like they're kind of searching you out. But also this energy is mirrored of soul searching, of soul seeking, of kind of being a seeker, looking for those answers to kind of why it is that they're like this, or why they feel like this. They want to know more. So like we were saying, this is a journey for them. Is that going to come into focus for us today? I can't tell. I don't think it is. I'm really sorry. I'll try a bit closer. No, it looks a bit blurry. Anyway. So yeah, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honour to read your cards, as always. If you feel called to, please check out my friend Misha. She reads the Akashic Records. She can give you an insight into this connection or any other connections or your soul's purpose. The Akashic Records, if you are not aware, are like an energetic library of your own soul's experiences. Everything that has happened in your life, everything that you've agreed to in this lifetime, everything that you will ever experience. So you can ask the keepers of the records your questions to get spiritual insights into your own soul's growth and your own soul's journey. Super powerful and amazing. I absolutely love working with Misha. I've been getting 100% amazing feedback from people who have connected with her and worked with her as well. So you may want to check that out. If it resonates, it's linked in the description box below this video. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings in your situation. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye.